Previously on the Hassall.
We've continued our journey northwards up from Eden into Merimbula, and this morning we've come down to Mitchie's jetty, and you can hire some kayaks and sups. We actually have our own kayak in the car with us. I haven't done this in a beach before. Obviously. One thing that you'll immediately notice when you come to Merimbula is all of these random post things, and it turns out that they're oyster farms. And if you get on a kayak, you can get up close and personal.
Oh, the water looks so nice and green.
Yeah, so pretty. Oh, rocket again. What? The kayak is full of water. I think my favourite part was when we went over near the red cliffs and rocks, especially with the little boathouse there with the old jetty. It was very picturesque. We were going to go for a bike ride next to dry off, but there's no bikes allowed on this boardwalk, so we decided a walk is just as good.
So this sign here tells us about the formation of this lake. Looks like we found some more oysters. I wouldn't know how to harvest one.
Do you know how to cook one?
How do you do that? Oven?
Leave it to the professionals, I think.
I think I'll order some today though.
In fact, I think we might head there right after this.
That's good. That's really delicious. I only got a small Vienna draft or Vienna lager because I might want a second one. This is really tasty. We have come to Longstocking Brewery in Merimbula, which is just up the road or just down the road from Merimbula. They almost touch, maybe they do. Yeah, we're just out on their back beer garden area, which is a paddock really. It's pretty nice out here. We've ordered a pizza. What did we get? A ham, salami, and something else. We'll show you that soon. Went for 6 oysters with 3 cheeses. That should be all right. Yeah, haven't had oysters a lot, so that'll be fun.
And I've grabbed an apple and rhubarb cider. Ooh. You think it's going to be sweet and then the tartness of the rhubarb hits you, but that's really delicious. I'm glad I tried something new and didn't just go with the same old ginger beer or cider. Though, if Jessie goes back for seconds, I may try the ginger beer too. You never know.
How does one eat an oyster? Cheesy oysters, here we go. The cheese works. Oh my god. We're going to need another dozen of these. Salty, gooey goodness. That's the goods. That is the goods.
A little bit nervous about this. This is my first oyster experience, and it's happening on camera. All right, what could go wrong? Oh, I've got to get the cheese. It reminds me of a mushroom covered in cheese. Kind of got that slippery, mushroomy kind of consistency, but it was yum. There's a bit of juice in here. Do you suck the juice?
I think you can drink it, yeah. Very salty. It's nice, isn't it?
Salty, cheesy. Tastes good in theory.
But yeah, not unlike if you were to cheese up some mushrooms.
Yeah.
With a bit of salt.
There we go. I've had an oyster. You were here for it.
We also get something else.
We also got this pizza because little tiny oysters maybe won't fill us up as much as a pizza would. So I think I got ham, bacon, cheese, mushrooms, salami, some assortment of those things. Yum. That's some delicious pizza. Even the gluten-free base is good. Nice. I'm so happy.
It does look good. Flies even love it.
Today's food exploits are going better than yesterday's. Discovered that there's a bike path that leads us out to Longhead Lookout. So we pulled out the bikes again. We're off for a ride.
Keen. It won't be very long though, so we might keep going. We'll come back, but we'll just go past the car and ride all the way down to the beach perhaps. You can do a bit of hills now that you got the electric charge.
I should be able to, I hope.
The views from the drive up here were amazing, so hopefully we can capture some of that. That'd be good.
Let's get to it. Coming for ya! Definitely not the smoothest bike path that we've ever been on. Oh my gosh. Never claimed to be a mountain bike rider, that's for sure.
Wowzers.
I'm not sure if this is meant to be a bike ride.
Yeah, I know. I'm not convinced.
The view is nice though. So much red.
It's a perfect day. It's interesting how the blue skies start right where the coast is. All blue out over sea, all cloudy over the land. A little bit of cloud over the sun, thankfully.
All of the red rocks just here look like the surface of Mars. It's really cool. Made it back out alive. Just.
This is the wharf where I was swimming off, and those humongous manta rays or stingrays came swimming. That's the ladder right there where, where we were swimming, and they were the biggest, like 2-meter wingspan.
Crazy. Oh my goodness, look at that blue. Jesse's jumping spot is just beside the aquarium wharf area here in Merimbula, and just staring at these red rocks and this beautiful blue water. So pretty. And then there's the seaweed down here. It looks like it's breathing as it swells in and out with the tide. It's pretty cool.
Oh, he's moving around.
Found a stingray.
Look at that ray. Oh, so cute. A bit of size about it, about 1 meter span. There he is.
But it looked a bit shallow.
Don't know if I was jumping off it. I remember coming back up the ladder.
Maybe you just climbed down the ladder.
Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. Wow, but the stingrays were big that year. What have we found here?
I don't know, what have you found?
Apparently a historic fisherman's lookout. Nothing wrong with it.
Beautiful. So much good nature to see around here.
We're getting closer to the sandbar that we almost got around this morning in the kayak, although if you're working against the current, look at that current, it'll be hard.
Hey, we were down there earlier on the kayak.
We totally were. There's 4 posts there. We were swimming right next to them, so the tide has gone out dramatically. There's the sandbar.
So this is the Lake Street shared path, which seems to go pretty much up, almost all the way up to the wharf where we just were, and to the bottom of the hill that goes up to the Longhead Lookout Trail. And we can look back on where we kayaked this morning, except now it's low tide, so there's a whole lot of sand where we were this morning.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Lucky we didn't stay up there.
We found the main boardwalk and it's looking a little muddy.
That's how shallow it can become. Wowzers. Look at this poor dinghy. Just looking for something to do. Oh, we made it back up the hill. Now we got to decide what to do next. Oh, that's long. It's a long arm you've got there.
That's what she said. Oh, not about the long arm though.
You're a Superman.
Oh god. Come a boogie board. Red cliffy rocky things. Cliffy rocky things.
Put that snot in your mouth.
Hi.